it's done.
Okay, let's do it.
Would you rather have $100?
All I want was just people to love me like him.
Oh my god, Clone James, you're overreacting.
I don't care anymore. I don't care about my job. All I want is those 2 robots to be gone.
I think this is the wrong place.
Click it.
Hey, I kinda like this style.
No, click it.
Yeah.
Yeah, just click it.
You know what? I feel like we should fit perfectly in this one.
Yeah, I think that would be really bad. Let's skip this one.
Okay, I think we're here.
Oh,
What the
Why are you always the hero? Why can I not get the love that you get? All I want is to be just like you.
Enough!
Huh? Oh, it's you again. What are you gonna try to do? Delete me again?
I'm gonna go to my house and I'm gonna delete you permanently this time. So how about that? But on the meantime, I have to go there first. So this might be a little awkward, but I will be there. Just give me a second.
Oh, come on, man.
Oh well.
Oh no!
Robot James.
No! Damn it, they got him!
Oh yeah, about that.
Ah!
Why are you guys always making fun of me? I didn't actually be created. I'm just trying to fulfill my purpose. I'm the last clone of the clone VIP. You don't know what I'm capable of. You don't know nothing about me. You don't even know nothing about the boss. You don't know nothing. I am the mighty worthy clone, the best and most powerful clone imaginable. No one can stop me. I am your worst nightmare.
Wait, no, crap!
Wait.
Yes! We finally defeated finally, for years. I can finally relax.
Yo, dude, what happened, man? What happened? Hello? Hello? Dude, what happened?
I think I accidentally killed Grayson 4000 OC. Be right back, everyone. Okay, you guys, that was the video. Sorry if it was really short. It's just, if it was 10 minutes, I would have no idea what to do at that kind of, time. So, uh, you could thank me. Is this thing even on? Hold on, I'm not sure. Okay, you guys. Alright. So, yeah, that is the Last Men video. I really hope you guys love it. It was a fun thing to make. It was kind of hard at the beginning because I didn't know where to start. And in this live stream, I'm going to go over a lot of scrap content that was supposed to be in this finale. So we're gonna rewind into that video. So hold on, let me. Oh shoot, hold on. Let me actually, show you. So let's get in here real quick. Thank you, man. So for the beginning of the finale, I didn't know what to add. Originally, this whole finale was supposed to be just based off crossovers, similar to how like Fortnite Zero Hour, like that live event a couple months ago. Yeah, there was supposed to be like Miku, Five Nights at Freddy's, Dan Dan Dan, Bendy, Doki Doki, like just collabs after collabs after collabs. But you don't know how to do that, and I'll just do it anyways. But I don't want to get sued, so I scrapped that. But yeah, originally Wheatley was also supposed to introduce us to the video, but that also got scrapped because again, copyright claims. So we just did this. Like this remote is actually just a teleporter, just in case if you guys don't know. So yeah, that's that.
Let's do it.
If you guys want to watch the full video now, it's actually fully published to public, so you guys can watch it now. And if you don't know what this is the origin of how Clone James even went to the channel to begin with to start all of this. So just in case if you don't know what was going on in this scene, so yeah. There's the Grace 4000 house. This is the place. Hold on. Okay, by the way, this is like my favorite edit clip right here. Like I love the way like the camera goes zoom into the characters and like zooms out to Clone James. Like this is like my favorite scene right here. Like I never really put this much effort. Like I really didn't even put that much effort. Like okay, how can I not pronounce that? Effort into this clip, but the final results are just really good. It looks like a movie kind of. Well, to me at least, to be honest, but you get the idea. Originally, this flashback was supposed to have more clips of Clone James, like him kidnapping Robot James to replace him as the new mascot, and then like slowly the story progresses into like now, where like people start to hate him because he's becoming more evil, and then it's just really all together. But the only reason why I never did that is because it's not due to laziness. It's just I'm already planning for a series that's called the Clone James Backstory series. So I feel like I'm gonna save all that for that. Even though that series is gonna be 3 parts. But that's alright. I think I could fit every single lore in there. But anyways, yeah. But this is all we have. It's just him, like at the very beginning, and then like, it explains how he transforms into like a fake version of Robot James, shape shifts and everything. So this is basically showing all of that. So yeah.
Would you rather have $100?
That's a very old video I posted there.
All I want was just people to love me like him.
Oh my god, Clone James, you're overreacting.
Oh, and then that voice that you heard right there, that was the cowboy guy that got teased all the way to day one of this story. I think his name is Billy or something like that with the cowboy hat. Yeah, eyeball. Anyways, yeah, he was supposed to also be originally a very main important character. I think I have him in my server. If I can go to it real quick. Ignore everything else happening around. Where is it? I think I have him as like a picture, right?
Let's begin.
No, not that clip. Oh well, that's barely him right there. But yeah, he was supposed to be very important to the storyline, but we scrapped him because he was way too hard to animate, especially with his hat, which I'm not really good with 3D hats, so we kind of push him as like a character that like freaking made Clone James realize and then became like super evil, so big shout out to him apparently. So there's that. But yeah. Funny thing, this thing is supposed to be Clone James's like mech body. Like he's not actually physically this big in this like physically look like. This is just like his mech that he was riding throughout this whole story. And he got promoted in the thumbnails so much. Everyone thought that he was going to be very important, but he only just get like 2 seconds of screen time. Like he literally just went out of his mech and then the mech fell. That was like 2 seconds of him. Like it's so hilarious with all the promotional art. And and just in case if you realize, I mean, just in case if you notice, this is the YouTube play button, which is basically the main power that's holding this whole YouTube channel together. And you're probably wondering, why did Clone James left it? Actually, he didn't, because look, you see, he went back to grab it. So basically, throughout this whole time, he still had it. So just in case, for storyline fans, he does have the YouTube channel button. But when he got deleted, it didn't it didn't delete the YouTube play button itself, but it just like it's kind of like dropping it, you know. So just in case if you guys are worried, that's not it didn't get deleted. So yeah.
I don't care to win, Joe. All I want is those 2 to be gone.
Now this is where I brought back the concepts of crossovers. This is one of them, actually. Bendy the Ink Machine. This is actually teasing one of the projects I'm working on, which is the Bendy game. Which is basically like, what if I was in Bendy the Ink Machine? If you guys seen that video, you should probably look into it. It's very cool and funny. But anyways, yeah, this is what's gonna come like later 2 years or whatever. But yeah, this is what we're gonna work on.
I think this is the wrong place.
So yeah, there's that.
Click it.
And the Amazing Digital Circus, sadly, I'm probably never going to make a series off of this. Maybe when I'm done with everything, maybe I will. But it's just like the whole fan base and then the popularity, like it's so recent that if I ever get I'm afraid that I might get so popular that people will notice me and then they'll notice me and then they'll just like make fun of me, not make fun of me, sue me and stuff, and I don't want all of that. So I don't think I'm gonna make a series off of this for now. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be later, but you get the blame mo.
Hey, I kind of like this style.
No. Click it.
Yeah.
Again, another series that I'm never gonna probably make. This one is the most likely never gonna be making because Fortnite is pretty much like forever a story. Like it was just like Fortnite is gonna be a forever story, and I'm not gonna create every single season storyline against these two. The only cannibal thing that they have been on was 0 Hour. That was it. After that, they never are in the like they're just never canon in Fortnite. Only that time. So yeah, this will never happen. So
Yeah, just
yeah,
click it.
I think it's the second time that they actually appear in Fortnite too. So anyways, yeah, don't question me why they're in chapter 3. It's just a random pick. So yeah, and this is murder drones. Fun fact: after part 2, basically after the James curse,
Remember the Simpsons story that we had last year? Well, we're gonna have two story months this year. Murdrones and then a Simpsons Part 2. Because, who wants more Simpsons? So, yeah, the Murdrone storyline isn't gonna be that crazy, so yeah, this is not gonna be a series, it's not gonna be an anime series, it's just gonna be similar to Simpsons from last year. So sorry storyline fans, it's not going to be that crazy, so yeah.
You know what? I feel like we should fit perfectly in this one.
Yeah, I think that would be really bad. Let's skip this one.
Okay, I think we're here.
Oh,
What the?
Why are you always
Okay. Now this scene. This scene reveals Clone James's true form. This is Clone James's true form, actually. Like, like, just to be for real, I get it. You probably guys are not gonna be that shocked, or like you probably are gonna be like bummed out that this is his final form. I get it. It doesn't look scary enough, and it doesn't look different compared to like his default form. So I don't know. I feel like it's creepy to be his final form. Like I feel like if he had a lot more screen time being like this, his whole body can like shave into like a more scarier shape, and then like he would like just keep on doing that until like he actually like fully reveals his body of like what he's actually like. But again, I didn't want to do all of that, and it would just make it really awkward for everyone to look at when they're like fighting him. So that yeah.
a hero? Why can I not get the love that you get? All I want is to be just like you.
Enough!
Huh?
There's me making a comeback and also being important again. And yep.
Oh, it's you again. What are you gonna try to delete me again?
I'm gonna go to my house and I'm gonna delete you permanently this time. So how about that? But on the meantime, I have to go there first. So this might be a little awkward, but I will be there. Just give me a second.
Oh,
Okay, now this is gonna be. Please don't be pissed off at me, but there is a whole other like four-ish to three-ish minute time of Robot James in that specific building. This is the abandoned HK headquarters, and it was supposed to be where Robot James crashes into that building and realize that there's a bunch of other hymns, meaning that no matter what he goes through, if he dies, it doesn't matter. James can just bring him back by using those other clones. But I feel like either I'm gonna save that for part two, since this is the last time we see him in the finale. Funny to be enough, but also I feel like I should just abandon that and then just have Roy James walk around the HK headquarters. I don't know, it's something like that. But again, sorry you guys, it's a whole 3 minute cut, but I didn't want to be that dark, so I scrapped that.
Oh no!
Well, maybe not. And this is Robert Michaela again, making an appearance. Jacob. This is Monster's first appearance after like what? Like 2.5 years. Like this character never appears like ever. This is like his like first time in 2026. It's really sad.
No!
And here's Cartoon James. I know he doesn't really get that much love of popularity since he did like he appears less for some reason. Sorry about the notification. Even though he's like the most simplest person, he doesn't appear often, which is kind of crazy to admit, but it's the truth. And again, another scrap content. The HK people were also supposed to be important, most likely like basically fighting in the background, which they were. Just I didn't animate all of them. I just specifically put this one here, just to make that he's a soldier. He's a soldier.
They got him!
Oh yeah, about that.
Ah!
Why you guys always making fun of me?
And I know what you guys are gonna say. This is the Amazing Digital Circus ripoff. I know this scene is basically Kane, like Kane's death and all, but like, come on, it was like the best thing I can do to end him off. Plus, originally, just the exact same thing, the robots were also going to be tortured by him. Specifically, James was supposed to be at the HA headquarters, like I said, looking at all of his clones of him to realize that they come to life and rip him to pieces. Michaela's, I actually didn't think about it. Anthony was getting buried alive. Jacob's getting his skin peeled off, similar to Jack's. Monster was, I think, Zubul too. Delete all OCs. I'm not gonna delete all my characters. I just accidentally deleted Grayson 4000. I'm not the bad guy. If I was the bad guy, that would be the most plot twist thing ever. I would actually be on surprised that if that would happen. And no, that isn't a foreshadowing, by the way. But again, it's no, I basically treat my characters like kids. Like, I don't know, like we're family. So, yeah.
I didn't actually be created. I'm just trying to fulfill.
And then everything that Clone James says in this scene is basically describing where he came from. You know, like Clone Riggy, My Short Wars, Riggy, the Boss, Clone Royal Pair, all of those clones. Yeah, he's literally mentioning the Boss for the first time after his death from season 3. So, yeah, again, it will be explained in his series, his backstory series, just not now. But you get it. And then here's the files. This is Grayson 4000's files. This is not my actual files to the YouTube channel. This is just made up, just, you know, for like extra effects. So don't think about it too much. This is animations, art, characters, stories. To be honest, I think the most easiest way to like kill him but not kill anyone is go to the stories and delete the James curse. But I feel like that would just be way too fast and way too unfunny, but also be funny at the exact same time. But I just want to go to characters, so yeah. I accidentally zoomed out. So here's Clone James EXE, Grayson 4000 OC EXE, more characters, Robert Anthony, Robert James EXE, Robert Kyle EXE.
The Clone VIP. You don't know what I'm capable of. You don't know nothing about me. You don't even know nothing about the boss. You don't know nothing. I am the mighty worthy clone. The best and most powerful clone imaginable. No one can stop me.
See, I selected both of them on accident.
I am your worst nightmare.
Wait, no, crap!
Wait.
I want the people like in this moment. I want to make people think that that's the end. We won, and then I want the other people to because like this is literally Kane's death being recreated again, like in a hilarious way. And then everyone that saw that would be like, "Oh, really funny." Well, guess what? There's gonna be another plot twist.
Yes, yes, yes! We finally defeated, actually, finally, for years! I can finally relax.
Delete. Weren't expecting that, huh? Yep, plot twist. The main character, the main focus on the entire YouTube channel is dead now. Haha. Anyway, sorry, just want to be a lot more dramatic, but you get it.
Yo, dude, what happened, man? What happened? Hello?
By the way, that's Robot Anthony talking, by the way, in the background.
Dude, what happened?
I think I accidentally took Grayson 4000 OC
And this is my first ever time creating the post-credits scene, which is really funny. Directed by Grayson 4000. Music by Grace Animations. Story by Grayson 4000. Big shout out to you and more fans. Hey, you got a shout out. Oh yeah. Part 2, the real ending to the end of the story. Will later, will come. Ah, damn, I messed up. Well, I'm not going back. Will come this year or next. I'm so pissed I forgot to delete this. But, yeah. Yay, dances. Let me pick up background art real quick. Well, I guess we can go with this one. Alright, before we end the live stream, I just want to talk a few more scrap content. So, the video itself, originally, I was way lazier in development in this finale. I was originally going to have it where in the middle of the video, the main battle would just be a gameplay of Fortnite of me pretending to be like Robot James going to like on top of like a tower and fighting Clone James, because not only it will save me with so much animation, but it will also like help me out for like a lot of like stuff to worry about. But I was like, nah, I feel like I'm gonna animate the entire thing. So you're welcome. And surprisingly, it wasn't the hard, I guess, yeah. And then here's all the characters that was supposed to be in it, like Friday Night Funkin', Miku, Portal, Bendy, CYN. If you can barely see her, she was going to be very important, which I'm about to get into. Fall Guys, Doki Doki, Henry Stickmin. Surprised that these two characters are in one screen. Homer Simpson, HK. They're not really collabs, but you get it. And then Among Us. I'm surprised I spot that actually. Let me see the chat real quick, just in case if you type. I see Monica. Wait a minute. FNAF 2? Yeah, originally the next story arc. It's not really a story arc. It's just mostly like a story similar to The Simpsons last year. We were gonna do the exact same thing to Friday Night Funkin' last month, since this was supposed to come last month or January. But now we just said, you know what? We can save that for another time. So sorry, we're not doing Friday Night Funkin' for now, at least. But yeah, we're going with the Murdrones and Simpsons. But yeah, CYN for Murdrones, like the villain, she was supposed to be important because at the end she was supposed to be like blowed up and then turn into some kind of black hole. And then this is where the ending was supposed to be like. There was supposed to be a black hole where everything sucks up the entire YouTube channel, and then it would be like Fortnite where it was just nothing until like 2 days later it will just combust and then like rebirth the entire story online. That was what I was gonna do, but at the end I just split this finale to two parts. Part 1 was the final battle. Part 2 is the end. Literally called it the end. I'm not gonna spoil anything. I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not gonna say any spoiler alerts, so yeah, just stay tuned for that. It's the video. Sorry, some guy texted me. Anywho, yeah, that's what it is. But at the end, we just made it into two parts. Part 2 will be the actual finale, like the final of the story. So yeah, that's that. What else am I gonna say? Hmm. What was I gonna say? I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. Personally, I think that's it. to be honest. Damn, it still has 2 views. It's freaking crazy. Okay, let me see. So yeah, this was supposed to be a scrap sequence of the finale, but gets scrapped and saved as like a freaking like 2 second screen time. Honestly, I don't even want to talk about this scrap content. It was so much lore that I had to scrap. So yeah, just a lot more trailer. Let's go to Grayson 4000 now. See, there's the last man. Part 1. The James Curse. Last Man. The Last Man official finale trailer. The finale, the sneak peek. The reality log before The Last Man. So let's talk. So let's be for real. Let's how do I pronounce it? Let's be legitimately honest. Which finale was better, The Last Men or this one? Which one was better? I think it's The Last Men. This finale sucks. That's for sure. 6 months apart makes a big difference. How is this fucking 3 minutes? Bro, it, bro, it's like a minute shorter and how is that possible? What was going on in that video? Freaking weird, dude. Okay. Well, you guys, I'll see you later. And with that, thank you guys so much for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys later.